Literacy begets unemployment. Unemployment is growing exponentially as the rate of literacy is going up, and no one has a cure for this problem because no one wants to understand that literacy does not mean education, and unemployment is directly proportional to education, not literacy. Having said this, it becomes important to find out what is education. Education is listening to experienced people, following them when they work. Education is available everywhere and is free of cost. Education is about understanding how things work. If we set a test to see how educated we are, many of us fail at the very basic levels. I will give you some examples. If a kid asks you what is the difference between addition and multiplication, how will you explain in a language a kid can understand? If you are in a position to answer that, you are educated and your kid is on his way to education because he questioned. Every second person in this city has an engineering degree, but I am sure they cannot answer the things they taught us in Standard 6. What is pi? Most of you would end up answering it is 22 upon 7 or 3.14, but a few will answer what it means. If you do not understand a simple thing as pi, how will you understand the difficult theories that they try to teach you in engineering degree? These are just examples of how literacy cannot be called education. There are questions we need to ask ourselves. What can the government do about these problems that are so society centric? There is a mad race of sending the children to tuition classes, but how many care what their ward is learning? The craze to score more is so intense that the craving to learn gets lost. Poor kids are pushed around the city from one learning center to another, but no one asks them what they understand, and this is so because parents themselves do not want them to understand. They want them to score high, and that is where education gets lost in the crowd. We do not want our children to ask questions, and that is where education is killed. But most of us do not understand this. We discourage questions as we ourselves do not know the answers and we do not care to find answers. With age, we are in a better position to find answers, but in our mad race, we have no time. If literacy has to be linked with education, we must be prepared to put our knowledge to test. Moreover, everyday activity offers a chance to use our knowledge in small things. No work is humiliating as long as we put hard and sincere work. Unemployment is inability to put whatever knowledge we have to fruitful use. As long as employment expects extravagant remuneration, we will remain unemployed, and this number of unemployed will keep on increasing till dignity of labor is engraved on our minds. Society needs employment of the small skill that we inherit by observing. For this, we do not need big degrees, nor is it related to great compensations. The dignity of labor, which gave respect to small and unskilled jobs, is what is missing from the society. Thank you for listening.